All right, super excited, guys. We are going to be building the new BrickHead Commander Cody Lego set. I took in everything out of the bags. There were 4 bags, I believe. Total of 4. So, including the base, which was a separate piece. So I'm going to kind of push these off to the side. And we're going to get started. Hoping the camera is going to be clear enough. Everything will be able to be seen correctly. I'm hoping. All right. So if you're new to the channel, which this is going to be my first official video, you are going to probably wonder, what kind of channel is this going to be? Well, this is going to be a channel that's going to do, we're going to work on Legos, we're going to work on posting gameplay of video games, PS5 in particular. We are also going to do toy reviews, and we are going to share the videos between YouTube and TikTok. TikTok is, the app that is fastly being used as the primary mode of people's social media. So we're gonna see what we can make of doing our videos, and these videos are strictly for the fact that I enjoy building Lego. I enjoy collecting toys, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Ghostbusters, Holy Buckets, He-Man, stuff that I did as a kid. So, yeah. All right. Looking good. All right. BrickHeadz, if you've never built them, it's a fairly easy build, and it's a great addition to any Star Wars collection that you might have. Some people aren't big on BrickHeadz just because of the blockiness, but I think in general, if you're a fan of Lego, you're going to be all right with BrickHeadz. If you're a fan of Lego and do Star Wars, BrickHeadz is going to be an okay addition. Some people prefer, a little bit more reality. UCS sets are usually much more closer to what, the screen version of ships and stuff are. Some people only prefer to do UCS when it comes to Lego. I am a UCS fan, but I'm also a fan of basically any Star Wars Lego that comes around. So if it is Star Wars and Lego, most likely I'm going to be fighting to get it. So we just came back from a softball tournament down south. My daughter plays travel softball, so we were down south. We stopped at the Lego store and picked up a few pieces, which I will be revealing to everybody as we go at a later time. One of the Commander Cody BrickHeadz was one of the pieces that we picked up. We also picked up the 501 Clone Trooper Battle Pack, and then we also picked up the BrickHead Phantom Menace set, which will be kind of fun. And that is a big BrickHead set. I think there's 6-ish, something like that in there. So that'll be one that that'll be a nice build. It is the anniversary of Phantom Menace. So May the 4th, May the 4th be with you. They released it to select theaters, and they did actually in my area release the Phantom Menace to the theater. I didn't get a chance to see it because we were out of town, unfortunately, but it was here for a period of time. So, all right, cruising right along here. If you do hear weird stuff outside, I do apologize. I have, well, I mean, I'll be honest. One of the things that you're going to learn about me is honesty is a big thing for me. I'm surrounded by idiots, so you might hear some interaction, somebody say something. So if it offends you, I apologize. You can never quite control what goes on downstairs, so, but rest assured, I understand. I'm surrounded by morons. But, you know, I'm sure out there you're probably in a situation that you can relate. Matter of fact, drop a hell yeah if you have morons that surround your life as well. And then the next question would be, if you do have morons that surround your life, how do you deal with that? I am in kind of the don't talk to me, ignore phase, where it's like I just am not having it. I'd be curious to know. I'm always looking for a new way to deal with idiotic stuff, so. All right. Also curious, what type of like Lego builder are you? Are you like the super organized type? You know, do you separate, you know, pieces by the type and color and all of that? Or do you run commando like I do and you just open bags and go and not spend a lot of time organizing? I'd be curious to know what kind of Lego aficionado are you? All right. So one thing you have to be careful is you can miss a step or assume a step and screw up your set. I have been known to do that from time to time. I'm an experienced Lego builder, and that sometimes can be to your detriment because you can assume something and it turn out to not be what you assumed, and you have to go back and fix it. That happens to me on occasion. I try not to do it, but I sometimes get caught up in it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And I know not to do it, but when I get like cruising, it's like, you know, my ability to listen to logic kind of goes out the freaking window at that point, and I am lost to my assumptions. So, all right. I do love the orange contrast, the orange and white contrast with the Commander Cody clone trooper. I am a fan of that. This is going to be a sweet addition to my BrickHeadz collection, which I am going to do a video on very soon. I might actually probably try to film something like that tonight, actually, and get it posted. I do have a pretty decent collection of BrickHeadz. I just try to snag them when they come out. There isn't much that I pass up on Lego wise. The one thing I did pass on completely though was the UCS Chewbacca. That thing is utterly horrendous, and it looks like a serial killer version of Chewbacca. So I chose to not chase after that set. I did see it on sale at Lego over this last weekend, but even on sale it doesn't interest me to, because it's just the likeness of it is not very good. And as I understand, they're supposed to be coming out with a C3PO UCS set, which will be interesting. I'm hoping it'll be more droid-like, because if that's the case, I will be all over that. That I will not pass up. I am a fan of droids, big time. So I don't know if anybody's been to Galaxy's Edge in Disney. Droid building was one of the things that we did as a family, my daughter and I. And then, of course, I did the whole lightsaber build as well. It was a bit much. The extravagance was a bit much, but it was a good experience. And I encourage Star Wars fans, if you get the chance, try them. I mean, and try to do as, sample as many things as you can. Sometimes they can be a pretty penny. It can be costly, but the experience out of it, though, is super important. And it's pretty neat. Pretty neat, I have to admit. But if you're stuck and only can do one, I would probably recommend the lightsaber build over the droid building. And the reason for that, the lightsaber, they really get into it, like from a story standpoint, and like costuming, and the interaction with the people that are there, the Disney workers. It's pretty cool. There's a lot that is, they put a lot of, like, try to get some authenticity going with their all right. I think that goes right like that. All right, that's what we got going on so far. We're into bag 3 if you're counting. You're keeping track of that. The thing that sucks about this, though, is they aren't very good about getting books to, like, fold out and stay. So when they get bent, then they have a mind of their own, and sometimes when you have to go hands-free on the book, it can be a little frustrating because it flops around everywhere. So I'd be curious to know, if you're watching this video, what was your last Star Wars Lego build? What was the last thing that you built, and what is the thing that you're looking forward to get Lego-wise? It could be Star Wars or not. Next. All right, and we got another pre-printed piece, which is nice. Got that going here. I like that. Okay, so I think that is how that's supposed to go. All right, so we need that piece. And so I made mention, the next build I'm going to do is the 501st Clone Trooper Battle Pack. And then after that, most likely will be the Phantom Menace BrickHeadz. I think those will be my next two Lego builds for sure. All right, now we're going off to it's going to be the left side. So let's go ahead and take care of that. This is sometimes where the detail, you can kind of get lost in it and make an assumption, and the slightest little mistake and you kind of screw it up. Because I'm not going to lie, this is the second attempt at this video because the first one I screwed this thing up really bad. I made an assumption. I went left and I was supposed to go right, and all kinds of craziness happened. And I had to cease and desist. All right, let's see here. Looks like that goes there. That goes there. And then we need a singular flat white. That actually sounds like a good coffee. When we were down in Lacey, which is approximately 2.5 hour drive from my home. If anybody has ever been to, especially Washington State, Woods Coffee is a big thing here in Washington, but they don't have a Woods down south there, so I had to settle for drinking Starbucks, which wasn't bad. Drinking Starbucks coffee each morning. I'm a flat white fan, so. All right, so I got this piece, and it looks like that's supposed to. Okay, so I think that goes there. And we have another pre-printed piece, and this one goes to the front, like that. And then we're supposed to find a clear one of those with nothing on it. And that is right there. All right. All right, now we're going to work on the back. So I need that, that, that. And that goes there. Very nice, very nice. All right, now we do the other side and kind of mimic the side that we just did. So I need a square that's got the 4 flat right there. And this, and a circle single white. Do you guys ever, when you're building, do you ever like make up names for pieces? I sometimes get caught up in doing that. Okay, so I'm going to need this piece, which goes right there. Need another claw piece, which goes right there. And I need another flat piece right there. All right. And then the same thing on this side, except without the singular piece. So that goes there. You take the pre-printed like that, take the plain one like that. All right, now what are we working on? We're working on the top, it looks like. So we do that. We do that. We do that. All right. All right, folks, we are on bag 4. This is the final bag of the build. Home stretch, home stretch. I'll go to the bottom. That needs to be right in the center. Now we're kind of doing some makeshift feet, and this is going to be ×2. So I need to make sure I pull everything I need and double it. So we do that. We do that. We do that. We do that. And then orange circle, orange circle. All right, and these are the Clone Commander feet. If you can ever really call it feet, but we will just for grins, we will refer to them as feet. But you take a look at it, I mean, it's really starting to take shape. Really taking shape. All right. It's been a minute since I've done a Lego build, so it's actually kind of nice. It's always fun to dust it off and get back to it. I know some video game stuff has kind of been dominating my time lately. All right, so what do we got here? This is, so this goes on the left side, and it looks like wait, hold on, hold up. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. So we're going to fix it here real fast. There we go. All right, so the mistake that I made was I had it in the wrong position. So this should have been like that. And then that would be like that. All right, all better, all fixed. Like we're building his blaster. Commander Cody's got to have a blaster. Just like that. now we're doing the other side, his arm situation. Once again, as a BrickHead, if you can call it his arm. I think for the purposes of this video, that's what we will do. So we have a sky blue piece. That's kind of interesting. Huh. Oh, like a hologram, the holographic Yoda thing, or Darth Sidious. All right, so we have this that is for his helmet on either side. So we have to break the pieces off and attach them. Interesting. There we go for that. All right, now we have the base. I'm guessing it is something like that. All right, hold on. No, not quite. There we go. All right, that looks like the completed build. All right, so I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to be doing more as we go along with Lego and other projects. So thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for the finished product reveal coming right up. All right, and here is the finished product. We're going to give it a little spin so you get a chance to see all sides of the Commander Cody BrickHead build. All sides. This was a fun build. I hope you get a chance to drop a comment, like, subscribe, do all those things that you do when you like a channel. We would really appreciate that.